In the morning of May 26, 2023, a janitor had asked this woman to leave the bathroom so he could enter and clean everything. But the woman got extremely aggressive with the janitor, arguing and shouting profanities at him. Cops were called, and this is the extremely strange and violent interaction that followed.
You got ID on us?
No.
You don't?
No, why do I need to give you my ID?
Because I'm conducting an investigation.
I'm going to report you when I get done, give you the information that I need, and I'm putting this, I'm telling you I'm filming this.
Despite her reluctance to give it up, the cops soon learned her name was Maya and that she was far from pleased with the events of that morning, already claiming that she was going to report this officer just seconds into the interaction. And as you may expect, her unsatisfyingly stale demeanor wouldn't stop here.
All right, ma'am, you can lose the attitude or just put you in handcuffs.
You can do what you gotta do.
You're not in control here, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
So, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can lower your voice, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for disorderly conduct.
Well, she being, like, having an attitude is not being disorderly, right? Hold on, let me go back.
All right, ma'am, you can lose the attitude or just put you in handcuffs.
You can do what you gotta do.
You're not in control here, ma'am.
Yes, I am.
So, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can lower your voice, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for disorderly conduct.
That, I don't, how, though? Am I wrong? But, like, her voice not even raised. Is she getting her ID out, right? I'm just going along with the video. That's all I'm doing. I just don't think you can put it. Is this disorderly conduct? Is what I'm asking.
I'm going to inform you of some city ordinances, such as we have a no camping in the city of Key West. Essentially, if you have a barrier between yourself and the ground and or your personal elements, that is camping. It does not matter if you're asleep or not. If you're caught camping, from this point forward, you can and will be arrested.
The cop then politely informs Maya of a few laws pertinent to her current situation, as she seems to be camping in the local parks, which in the city of Key West is illegal. But predictably, she takes offense to this as well and threatens to send the video she took of this simple interaction to her lawyer.
So if you turn
What
around
lawyer?
and film this,
I did. I gave that to my lawyer yesterday.
Stop. Ma'am, I'm only going to tell you one more time not to raise your voice to me.
This is how
I have not yelled at you.
So don't ask me any questions, because this is how I talk.
Ma'am, last warning. I'm just going to put you in handcuffs. You're not going to yell at me. You're not going to scream at me.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel like he's yelling or screaming. Her voice might be a little elevated given the circumstances, but she's not yelling or screaming, though. Come on, can we all just agree to that, please?
Turn around and film the rules and regulations of all the parks and city beaches, because if you break any of those city ordinances, you can and will be arrested. Here's your identification. All these warnings will be annotated. Well, that's not very nice. That's very rude, actually.
Unfortunately, Maya didn't find this particularly funny and actually took so much offense that she decided to call 911 despite the cops' goodwill in letting her go. This prompted them to track her down just minutes after sending her on her way for another, more serious discussion.
Put your phone down, put your bag down.
They're arresting me now.
Turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you for misuse of 911. You do not have a legitimate emergency, and you have 2 police officers standing in front of you.
Let's go.
Look, this is what I'm going to say about that, right? I wish that could be used all the time, and not just when somebody is walking off the scene and you clearly can see that they don't have no... I mean, I get it. She's misusing 911. I get it. I don't even know how she walked back. That was crazy. But can we agree that for the people who be calling the cops and misusing 911, like, this is literally the first time in the video I've actually seen somebody get arrested for the misuse of 911. Honestly, I'm just saying.
So I can report you.
Stop. Face the wall.
Don't touch me. I do not want you patting me down or anything.
I don't care. That's not how this works.
Do not touch me.
Ma'am, stop. You're not getting in my vehicle unless I search you.
So you need to call a female. Do not touch me.
That is not how
If you touch me, I swear to God, I'm going to kick. I'm going to fight. I swear to God.
Separate your feet.
No, you're not touching me.
Ma'am.
You're not touching my freaking. Stop me. Stop me. I got a dress on.
You need to stop.
In fairness, she did warn them, and as the cop said, that's just not how this works. Maya is delivering a masterclass in how to turn what was initially just a simple discussion into a litany of criminal charges.
She definitely, like, did the most, right? But should they have called a female officer for them, though? I've seen so many times where they do that, though. I'm just saying. Maybe they've been doing that because they didn't. out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of fairness to the women when I see these cases. But should they have done it?
And there was actually even more to this scuffle than meets the eye.
No, I did not bite you. I did not fucking bite you.
Did I bite
What is that?
myself?
I did not do that.
All over.
You
It's
lying.
right there.
You scraped me, and I do have injuries.
Ma'am?
You see that shit?
You need to
Don't
calm down.
play with me.
Ma'am?
You threw me to the ground like a fucking man.
You tried to elbow me.
You can't.
Because you tried to
can't
touch
tell.
my vagina.
Stop.
Get the from over me like
Do
that.
not.
Get off of me.
Stop.
If you scrape me up, that's more.
Well, you've already elbowed me, bit him.
Because you tried to touch my vagina.
Nobody tried to touch
And you
your
did
vagina,
not get
ma'am.
elbowed. You lying now. You trying to make the
Okay.
situation worse. But I got it on camera.
And so do we.
Maya bit, kicked, slapped, and elbowed these cops in the takedown, and she's trying to claim that they were being abusive to her. Eventually, a second set of officers arrived on the scene to assess the situation. And would you
Not a woman though? Not a woman? Am I tripping here, y'all? Should it not have been a woman to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro.
believe it? She continued to act violent and disorderly and was taken into custody on 2 counts of battery on a cop, 1 of resisting arrest, and another of misusing 911. Maya was definitely old enough to know better.
Like she was. I agree. I agree. Like I agree. She definitely, you know what I'm saying, went against the laws, you know what I'm saying, even though like I used to be homeless, so it's just crazy that they will arrest people that are homeless instead of like trying to help them and stuff like that. I've always felt that way. But like that's the rules though. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta abide by the rules. She called 911 for no reason. Clearly she had no reason to call 911. They let her walk away. Should have took that and you know what I'm saying, for what it was and just been gone. But she called them and you know what I'm saying, so that's a charge. They go to, you know what I'm saying, put her in handcuffs and they gonna search her. I just feel like when she said like, you know what I'm saying, it's not comfortable. I mean, let me say this. I have seen cops search women. I guess it's legal. I don't know. Cause I ain't ever been in those situations. I don't know nothing about none of that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Educate me, chat. But let me know what you think about this in the chat though. And below, overall, she was wrong for how she went about this whole thing. And you know what I'm saying? You don't assault no cop. You're just gonna bring more onto yourself. No matter how you feel, you're just gonna bring more onto yourself though.